Can we live forever? Wait, why do we die in the first place? The three main factors for death are aging, disease, and physical trauma. Aging causes deterioration of our body parts and our cells. Disease can spread easily and can kill many quickly. Physical trauma can destroy and severely injure our bodies. Just 100 years ago, the average life expectancy was only 31 years. 10 years later, the world average has grown to 67 years old. Can we thank technological and medical advances for this? Why, yes we can. But if we could go even further, could we achieve immortality? Aging deteriorates our bodies. Our DNA is our biological blueprint. DNA is the set of instructions for life. It determines your eye color, how dark or light your hair is, and how tall you'll be. As you age, our DNA deteriorates. Our chromosomes, which are bundles of tightly packed DNA, grow shorter and shorter over time. Our DNA is also susceptible to mutations, causing diseases such as cancer. Disease is a major factor in why we die. We have conquered many of the problems that disease brought with it in the past. Now, with new technology, we have the proper sanitation and medicine. One example in the past was Louis Pasteur and the invention of the pasteurization process, which helped rid of harmful microorganisms in our food. Another example is Alexander Fleming, who discovered penicillin and began an era of the use of antibiotics. One famous example of the consequences of disease is the Black Death. The Black Death, which occurred in the 1300s, killed more than 100 million people. Such diseases can now be treated with modern medicine. Physical trauma is the injury of our bodies. It can come in forms as simple as scraping your knee to getting injured in a car crash. Over time, extreme or constant physical trauma can severely damage our bodies and can reduce our lifespan. Now, what are some ways we can lengthen our lifespan, or even better, live forever? 1. We can restrict our calories. If we restrict our intake by 30%, we can live longer. We still need our nutrients, but we don't need that many calories. Excess fat causes chronic inflammation and can lead to many cardiovascular diseases. Calorie restriction also helps boost our body's metabolism. Calorie restriction also helps promote autophagy, which is the process by which cells clean themselves out. This means that cells can rebuild themselves faster, and thus we can live longer, or even better, achieve immortality. We can transform our DNA. One way to do this is the alteration of the FOXO gene, which causes aging and the reduction of stem cells in our bodies as we get older. If we deactivate the FOXO gene in our bodies, we may be able to live longer or even reach immortality. Another issue preventing immortality is the shrinking of telomeres, the tips of chromosomes. Telomeres help protect our genetic data. However, telomeres get shorter each time as the cell divides. As we age, telomeres gradually shrink. When telomeres get too small, cells cannot divide properly and chromosomes are deformed. This can lead to diseases such as cancer. Fortunately, scientists have discovered telomerase, which is an enzyme that helps stop telomeres from shrinking. Another option for immortality is gene therapy. We can insert genes of organisms such as the starfish, which helps us reproduce limbs. Using these genes in humans, we can reproduce our own organs and body parts. As long as we reproduce broken body parts, we will be immortal. 3. We can use stem cells to repair deteriorated body parts due to aging or physical damage. One way to do this is to use stem cells to create organs such as hearts or lungs. We have already been using stem cells in this way, but the process takes a very long time. One way we can speed the process up is to create protein scaffolding for different body parts. They serve as the foundation, and you can lay differentiated stem cells on top of it. Scientists have also created stem cells guns that shoot out stem cells in liquid to treat burns. The stem cells can be shot into the skin where they differentiate into skin cells. It helps repair the skin quickly, efficiently, and consistently. In the future, this can possibly be applied to different parts of the body. 4. Another way to possibly live forever is through genomics. Genomics is the process of applying genetic mapping and sequencing to medicine. In the future, it should be easier and cheaper to sequence each person's genome. With this knowledge, we can use it to find what diseases you are most likely to get. With this new knowledge, we can use it to administer preventative or precision medicine. We may be able to identify which genes cause aging and fix them. And here are a bunch of far-fetched ways that we speculate will help us live forever. We've already tried to freeze ourselves. This process doesn't work because when a body gets defrosted, the body is just a hunk of dead tissue. All the cells have died after being frozen. Animals like Arctic frogs can be frozen and still come back to life because their blood acts as antifreeze. They have large amounts of glucose in their blood which serves as antifreeze. Only the outsides of their body freeze, but the inside still functions normally, keeping the frog alive. Right now, it would be impossible to have a form of antifreeze in humans since it would kill us. In the future, we may be able to genetically engineer a human with antifreeze that can be frozen and can ultimately make us live forever. We can use machines to make us live longer. We have already made mechanical body parts such as legs. A machine can work just as well as a real body part, but can we replace a whole body with a machine? All we need to do is keep our brains, which are our most important body part. They help us run our bodies and control our actions. We can place a brain in a machine and voila! You have a robot with the brain of a human. The body of the robot won't deteriorate like regular cells, so you will have an immortal robot with a human mind. We can also upload our minds into computers. Our brains function in a very similar way to computers, both using electrical signals to transfer information. If we ever have the advanced technology to do so, our personalities, memories, and experiences kept within our brains can be uploaded onto a hard drive. A little piece of you will always be there, located in a computer.